Spooky season is right around the corner, and we got some updates, some rumors of Not Scary Farm and Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. So in this week's episode of Conquering Theme Parks, we're going to conquer these haunts. What's up, weirdos? Welcome to Conquering Theme Parks. We're going to be talking about the haunts of Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights and Not Scary Farm. So let's jump into it. We're going to start off with Universal Studios Hollywood because they are well underway of their construction of the many mazes that they have this year. This year is going to have 10 mazes, including Walking Dead. So 9 new mazes this year, which is the most that Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood has done. There is reports that the Terror Tram is not coming this year, which is a bummer. I really like the Terror Tram. It's just a major scare zone. You walk through 3 different scare zones and it's really cool, and it's just creepy just walking through the sets at night like that. But they're taking it out, which gives them room for 2 more mazes this year. But let's talk about the major news coming from Halloween Horror Nights that was just released just a couple of days ago. Ghostbusters. I know what you're thinking. Really, Ghostbusters? A Halloween comedy is going to be a maze this year? Yes. I know a lot of people are skeptical. I'm kind of skeptical about it. I know a few years ago they had the This Is the End maze from the comedy Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill comedy. But they still made it kind of creepy. There's some scary elements from Ghostbusters, just like this clip from the movie with the librarian.
Ready? Get her!
And of course, they will have the big marshmallow from the movies here. Wondering how they are going to do that. It's going to be a huge puppet that they're going to be putting in that maze. And, Halloween Horror Nights likes putting smells in their mazes, so you can expect burnt marshmallow smell in that maze. And this maze is going to be located in the backlot area, right where Poltergeist was last year. So towards the back of the backlot area, which is cool because there's a lot of mazes in that area, and I'm just picturing it now with the Ghostbusters music playing as you're waiting in line for that maze. But we haven't got any word if Killer Clowns from Outer Space is for sure coming this year. I'm probably 85% sure that Killer Clowns from Outer Space is coming this year, but they haven't released anything. Now let's talk about their scare zones they released recently. And their scare zones, Universal Studios scare zones are not big and extravagant, but they're actually pretty cool. So the scare zones are Fallen Angels. As you could tell by the picture, it looks like there's going to be a bunch of statues jumping out at you, which is really creepy. There's nothing more creepier than a statue that you think is a statue that jumps out at you. Spirits and Demons of the East. Looks like it has a theme of Asian samurais. So, are we expecting a samurai maze too, maybe? Christmas in Hell and All Hallows Eve. I'm guessing this is going to be pretty close to where the Holidays in Hell maze is up on the upper lot. I remember hearing reports about you walking out of the maze right into a scare zone. Almost like what they did with Monsters last year, where you walked out the maze and there was a bunch of different kinds of monsters from the Universal movies right there. So I'm guessing that's probably where it is. And of course, the last scare zone is Toxic Tunnel, which is the one they have every year, which personally I kind of liked. It's a scare zone that doesn't have many props in it, but it is pretty cool what they do with the lights, where they flicker and they dance to music, and all of a sudden they shut off, and all of a sudden there's a monster in your face. So, Toxic Tunnel is a solid one that they'll probably have every year from now on. And I want to throw in this little update for Stranger Things. Look at this maze art that they have. It looks pretty cool, and it gives you probably a little bit more of an idea that they're probably going to do more of Stranger Things Season 2 in this maze, which is pretty cool. I just finished watching Stranger Things, the 3rd season, and I would have to say one of the greatest seasons ever. Okay, now let's jump into Not Scary Farm, where we have some updates and some rumors. If you guys watched my venture to Not Summer Nights a few weeks ago, you guys probably already know Shadowlands is making a comeback this year. They already have the facade up, and it looks like pretty much the maze is almost all put up. So there's no doubt that Shadowlands is coming back this year. Now let's jump into some juicier topic. Trick or Treat is not coming back, and it is for sure not coming back this year. I found this picture off of Instagram page called Not Scary Farm. If you look at this picture, it looks like a hell house. There's a little sign underneath it that doesn't have any writing on it yet, but by the devil face on it, it's going to look like probably like a hell house, which is pretty cool. Can't have a Halloween event without a hell house, I feel like. Another update around Not Scary Farm is that it looks like Infected is not coming back, but it also looks like nothing's going to be in that area. As far as I heard from reports online, that they haven't even started building anything back there, and Mystery Lodge has been closed down for the past few months now with no reports on when it's opening up. So there might not even be a maze back there, but it's too early to call, to be honest. And a little rumor, it's kind of a far out there rumor, is that Infected, this might be its last year Infected, and there are rumors that it is going to adopt the flashlight effect that they had in Trick or Treat, where you walk around with the dark maze and you had the flashlight that flickers on, which is pretty cool, I think. But I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work along with that new ending scene that they did last year, that you walk through the hospital. It's going to be interesting if they actually go along with this flashlight effect. But I mean, with the flashlights, it makes it a lot more creepier. So I'm all for it. That's it for today, weirdos, here for the Conquering Theme Park Haunts. Leave your comments down below of what you thought about these rumors, these updates, what you want a rumor. Maybe I'll put in another episode of the Conquering Theme Park Haunts. Midsummer Screen's coming up pretty soon, so we're going to be getting a lot of information here in a few weeks. So I'm all excited. You know, you'll see a lot more of these videos coming up. Comment down below. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button for more adventures. Also, check out the links at the end of my video for more of me, more of my adventures, and where to find me on the social media, guys. Stay spooky, weirdos. Peace out.